What's up, y'all?
Tuesday night, the Los Angeles Lakers opener against the Minnesota Timberwolves. LeBron and Bronny made history by being on the court together. Such a special moment. They became the first father-son duo in NBA history to appear in a game together when they checked in with 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
Eating healthy? Come on.
Arena.
I gotta get better at life.
The Lakers also getting the win in their first game under new head coach, our guy, JJ Redd, second quarter. In Crypto.com arena erupted. The Lakers also getting the win in their first game under new head coach, our guy, JJ Redd, 110-1 the T-Wolves. Let's hear from JJ.
That's a crazy moment I'll never forget. This league, being a road at times, missing a lot of his things, Bryce's things, Zurich's things. To be able to have this moment where I'm working still and I can work alongside my son, it's one of the greatest gifts I've ever got from the man above, and I'm going to take full advantage of it.
Oh, God, I love that moment. What a day. Look who's here. We got Wendy, I got Mad Dog, I got Stephen A. I mean, how did girl get so lucky? Apparently, this app
Shit like that.
in minutes.
Doing shit like that.
Downloaded Dave, and now I have 100. Wendy, you know LeBron very well. You followed him very closely your entire career. How special is this?
So 20 years ago, LeBron was 20 when Bronny was born. And one of the things that I'm having a difficult time coping with is that when LeBron was 20 years old, he became a father, which, God, it seems young now, man. I mean, back then, I couldn't understand it. He was already one of the top 10 players in the league at age 20. He was top 10 player in the league. Go back and look at the stats from his second year. He was an all-star his second year. He was already the face of a franchise. Everything that the Cleveland Cavaliers did was built around LeBron James at age 20. And to think about that's where his son is at the same age, like, I'm having a difficult time coping with the last 20 years. And I'm sure LeBron is too. But here's what I think is important to realize when it comes to this. If you're a father, you're gonna feel a certain way about your son being with you. What the Lakers are doing here is trying to get the most out of LeBron. This is an investment, not just an injury.
Exactly. The main thing. I'm gonna put up with you to supplement and encourage you. I'm here for you, but I need to develop you anyways. Bronny James, you're not gonna contribute to the NBA too much, but LeBron is secured by you being happy. So now, LeBron, you need to be LeBron, and just come on. We're gonna give you the best of everything, but you just need to be you on everything.
Investment on engaging and energizing your franchise player at age 39, and I think
It's unheard of.
LeBron is completely engaged and energized, and I think JJ Redick is making a very smart move, totally leaning into this, totally embracing this, setting this up and making it happen. And it's not going to define the season. I don't even know if it's going to define this week for the Lakers, but it's going to be so important to their franchise play.
Go ahead, woman. Go ahead. I can't wait to hear you speak. Go ahead. I want to hear you on this. You know what? Look, let me say this. This is not this moment. The moment that we witnessed last night is not about whether or not Bronny belongs in the NBA or what his future is going to look like in the NBA. This was a moment for the James family, the NBA family, all former players, current players that have sons, right? And you think about what Bronny has been through. He almost lost his life. About a year and a half, 2 years ago? He almost lost his life. And I just think about what Ron said post-game, in his post-game interview when he talked about him missing a lot of time.
That's dope. Passing the ball back away. That's dope.
Around because of the dedication and the sacrifice that he put into his craft. Stephen A., I saw you on air about 3 weeks ago talking.
Bronny needs to shoot 10,000 jump shots every fucking week in the summer. Just 3 balls. That would be the perfect solution to every LeBron James team. A low draft or an old veteran that don't take no money on the books, don't need no real ball movement, just kick out corner threes. That's all. Yeah. Mike Miller, Shane Battier, Mario Chalmers, Norris Cole. They weren't 3, 4, 5 Dwayne Wades, and no, it was everybody else. Ray Allen. It was everybody else role players. So if he could be a Steph Curry, you get Steph Curry for the first 8 years of his career for $5 million. Then you can get Clay, Draymond, and everybody else.
How your family is so mad at you because you dedicate and you put so much time into your craft. That's why you Stephen A. Smith, damn it. And that's why he's LeBron James. But to see them just share the floor last night together for 2.5, 3 minutes, it was a beautiful thing to see. And, I played with Bron. I've been part of this journey with him. Through AAU, we played on the Soldiers together from, being in the McDonald's All-American game together, from being in the same draft to even playing on the same team with the Cavs towards the tail end of my career. So it was definitely a special moment to witness and very proud moment. And I'm happy for the James family and everybody involved.
Go ahead, Doggy. All right, now listen. I know you guys, and I love you. Kendrick, nice to see you. All right, take this.
I love it.
Stephen A's not slick. He's trying to get everybody get their shit off so he can filibuster at the end, and he has all the information, so he can attack everybody's point, discredit everybody while crediting himself, and then leave, drop the mic at the end. You're not slick.
Wendy, we had Wendy on radio. Yes, we did. Wendy was nice enough to come on when he was in Paris. He did a great job. I wanted to say that. But let's calm down. Nobody in America, this might be fun for LeBron. Nobody in America cares that they played 3 minutes and had 1 rebound. And they at 11 o'clock at night in the opener. And this is supposed to be a moment that America is going to resonate with.
You a hater ass. You might be racist. Right? I just said if you bring race into some shit, you weak. But it sounds like a big deal when Cal Ripken Jr. do it. It sounds like a big deal when King Griffey Jr. do it. It sounds like a big deal. What's the name? Deion Sanders come out of nowhere and he's just a coach, and that's good enough because he's coaching his sons. Imagine, okay, no, I'm gonna go strap up with Shador and play corner. Excuse me, and then I'm gonna pick the ball off, pass it to him. He's gonna throw a touchdown. After the change of possession, all that shit. That would be dope. The Sanders are responsible for 3 out of 4 touchdowns today. But that's him coaching, much less him strapping up and playing. Paul, LeBron's playing. This nigga's 40 years old. Let's start there. Who is the number 1 employee in the world besides LeBron? At any job. They talk about the Michael Jordan thing, and he's the best employee of any job in the history of right now is him. So who's more productive than him in any company ever? Because now it's everywhere. It's not just Barcelona breaking it open. It's like, no, they've known about him since high school, and they've been preparing the best they could, excuse me. Because you see the GDP shift every time he switched teams. So you're trying to minimize, or he's trying to minimize a moment in LeBron James history. 2 things. One, it's goofy. But one, he's trying to minimize a moment in LeBron James history instead of celebrating a moment in LeBron James history or celebrating a moment in LeBron James Jr.'s history. Just the fact that they're playing together is something he called 3-4 years ago. They're like, no, it's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Seemed like it happened. Like,
now, and I love the kid. All right, we know we had the major issue in USA.
And Bryce is in there 2 years. He's gonna be in the league in 1 more year, 2 years. All right, then he's gonna have LeVar Ball playing with LeVar Ball's kids.
Who doesn't like LeBron? I mean, he's not Jordan, but who doesn't love LeBron? Everybody loves LeBron. But to make a big deal because JJ, and I love Paddock, I'm rooting for him hard here. Yeah. But the idea that he put him in for 3 minutes, he grabbed him in a couple of shots. This is the greatest.
That's what my dumb ass get.
They made history. It's LeBron James. But in the NBA, he's one of the greatest players of all time. The ultimate dream realized, playing alongside his son, the iconic purple and gold.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
If LeBron James is not the 2nd best player in the history of basketball, would this be a...
What do Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge all have in common? It's where single moms over 30 find their next baby daddy. If you're a successful man who's tired of swiping on 5s and 6s, then listen up. Nobody.
I don't know, no 5s and 6s on them dating apps. What are they talking about? Are rigged, bleeding before it's too late. That sounds like some loser nigga shit. Instead of just trying to find a girl while you working during the day. It seemed like you need to find that girl. That's what it seemed like. That's what everything. You get frustrated and shit. Man, my whole shit crashed today. Literally, I'm about to show you about y'all long. I was just talking to a chick. I just met. We figuring out what we got to do today and shit. Literally, she supposed to be here right now or whatever. But then the shit crashed. I'm like, all right, I'll just go figure out something else to do. End up doing something else. But they're like, make sure you can log in, create or like forget password or whatever. There's only one button. There's supposed to be like a forget password, create, and then sign in. So yeah, this shit. There's a bug on my shit. You're not gonna get all these hoes, bro. Let's go outside and beat them. They still go outside. Everything like, no, everything is just a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? But I don't make or break shit off. That don't make or break me. Everything suddenly it's just not gonna work about it. Oh, I'm back in the fold. I'm back in the fold. Oh, never mind. This is authentication fault. It's not valid. Oh, bro. Let me go back. Let's go. Black people, step y'all shit up. This ain't happening on Tinder. This ain't happening on Bumble. God damn it. Everything. These white men gotta wait to beat their chumpies. They gotta just see them on everything. Step y'all shit up, black people. God damn it. This is BLK, so I know it's like the nigga version of the Match Harmony group, whatever. But still, we need to get some shit too. We come on. There's some player niggas online with some hoes that want to get fucked. My ex, she's like, okay, I'm gonna be honest. We do just get online to get fucked. I'm like, no shit. There's no good girl online. The fuck, like, what? They're all hoes. Are you shitting me? Whatever you want to describe, you getting online to get fucked. It's just who is gonna do it if it happens. And if it happens, it's based off of exposure. You know, everything. Yeah. Leash. It don't make no sense. Talking about 4 or 5s or whatever. And bad little bit, she said, "What vibe if you don't do drugs, ain't running down the streets, ain't out of jail, no house arrest, not playing with guns every pick." Oh, honey, you gonna love it here. Oh, you are gonna love it here. Oh, bro, golly. Oh, early today. Look, shit, get mad at shit. I haven't been on here. I don't be just checking all the shit. Shit. Anyways.
Nobody ever told you how elite men meet their sign model girlfriends, so it's not your fault.
Their sign model girlfriend. You niggas are like, literally like this. What's like? You know, there's like male models out there, like straight male models on everything. So if a straight male model really want to fuck a female model, he gonna go to work and flirt at work.
You're exhausted in the dating app cesspool, and it's not hopeless. There's an easy way to meet high quality women.
Please pick up your left hand. I want to see his ring finger, please.
Without wasting your time. This is how the power players do it. I call it the local celebrity blueprint. And you don't need to.
I call it the pseudo celebrity blueprint. That's why I hate, like, in Chicago, I got on TV in a week, not a week, like a month. Oh, you're okay, yeah, you'll be perfect. All right, here. Here's like, well, no, you could be perfect, but then I'm supposed to be the nigga. So if you are actually the nigga, then they're not gonna look at me as the nigga. So then I only care about social currency. I don't care about actually getting the money. I just want them to think I'm the nigga. So now you can't play in this part. You're the only one that can dunk here, so you can't do that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Well, funny enough, you just taught me the most unguardable move. You just made me develop a move that you can't beat. That's all you did was the last 4 years just train me how to never be beaten again. Oh, everything. So cool. I can dunk in college. No one else can dunk. John Wooden didn't mind. He just sat there and taught me how to do this sky hook. And they yeah, so that's some real lame shit. And you a lame ass motherfucker. You getting down there for anything else but some convenient butt. That's literally it. That's literally it. And you know it too. And everybody know it. That's we all humans. That's what I say. Like we all are the same. It's just exposure and circumstances. Your exposure is gonna lead you to your circumstance. And your circumstance is gonna be dictated by your toolkit that you see to use based off of your exposure. Oh, this happens. I know how to handle it. That's just the same shit.
Be rich or famous or live in big cities like Miami.
Versus the big cities, it's like, okay, I recognize you. This shit has happened here before. The little small cities and shit like that, they be like, Again, everybody want to be the nigga just cause or everything. So you got to compete, or you just got to sabotage the shit. I don't mind competing. I'm not trying to compete anyways. I created my whole life to exist by myself, empower my bitch, and take care of my kids. That's how I don't care about the other shit. I really don't. I really, really don't.
Or New York. This blueprint works in any city, regardless of your background. In less time than you spend on dating apps, this blueprint will allow you to meet the hottest, high-quality women in a natural and authentic way. How do I know this is true? I've helped over 2,000 successful men in every city you can imagine.
You will never help 2,000 successful men over the course of one time. You only can help if you really can help. If you have the capacity of helping 2,000 successful men, it's going to happen at once. Everyone's going to buy. It's called an IPO, an initial public offering. You're never going to be able to sit down, talk, persuade, convince, and then purchase either time from them already and then actual back end money from successful men. They're not playing the same games them niggas is playing. You get money or time. You don't get both. Successful men ain't gonna give you both on everything. No, I'm gonna set up shop with you, or I'm gonna trick on you. That's it. That's like successful men don't have the alternative, so they're just gonna set up shop with you. Everything.
Delete dating apps forever and start meeting head-turning goddesses they thought were out of their league. All these guys follow this.
No successful man thinks anybody's out of their league because they're successful already. They actualize. They realize this. Okay, this is. I'm gonna bring me everywhere. If you don't like it, then I'm not gonna be around you long. You're gonna make sure of that. And I'm me, so I'm not gonna want to linger around and shit. Even though I did want to oh, she lived literally down the street. That girl lived down the street. Yeah, she's like, I'm like, no, I'm gonna just walk home. What? Cause I plan on walking here one night, so I gotta figure out how to reverse engineer this shit. What? Like, what?
It would be a story, but not nearly as
Well,
big.
this is a story because we're making LeBron. You know, you could make the argument that the Lakers got.
But I got the
with.
proximity before I just got in the fucking Uber. You see what I'm saying? Where are you going? Oh, that okay. I know where that is. That's right down the street. I wasn't just gonna go ride around the world with this bitch because she looked good. No.
As Wendy just said, to energize LeBron. So that puts a qualification on it. Well, hold on now. He's only on the team because LeBron's 40. He's there.
That's a hater ass nigga. That's a hater ass nigga. You can't. How you gonna qualify a celebration? You supposed to just be happy. What? Good job. You graduated high school, but you weren't with the valedictorian. Why you got to bring that up? We all know who the valedictorian is. He or she spoke. Well, yeah, it's not that. Bro, you a hater, bro. You supposed to just praise on everything. Give props. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, excuse me, don't say it. Or say it in a way that's offensive and they know it's coming. Directed. No, nigga, if it's not directed, it's not respected. Put a name on that bullet. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
Star. So as a result, that's a second round pick. 3 minutes. Let's throw him out there. Sorry, folks.
Guys.
I ain't buying it. You
He's a
guys
hater.
go crazy.
Nothing more important than family.
I can't get into it. Go ahead.
Stephen A.
He a hater.
Look, y'all.
Doing some just eating shit.
Oh, God.
Wendy and Kendrick Perkins are absolutely right, particularly from LeBron's standpoint. LeBron to me is the second greatest player in the history of basketball. He deserves this. This is what he wanted. It's what he's always wanted. He deserves this. Wendy was absolutely right about the Lakers being all in on LeBron. And what can you do to soak as much out of him as you possibly can to have him even more inspired? He's
gonna be. Nigga's a billionaire already. He's gonna buy a team. As soon as this little project he's doing with his kids is over with, he's gonna buy a team, and then probably recruit them to play for him. Like his game, like that's what I'm saying. Like niggas think I'm still the music nigga. I'm building the podcast and the other shit. That shit is just what I'm good at. No, you silly rabbit. He already played in his mind. He's playing still, but real time is he's an executive. It's just currently playing still. It's just current. I gotta go through this little monotony until this shit is over. Everything. What? No, he a billionaire. He better. So how do you keep a billion away from his wife and kids in his 20th year? bring your kid to work. And now you're going to show him around the facility. You're going to bring that same work ethic that he had in him. So now he's going to be there even more. You're encompassing his lifestyle.
He's been to 10 NBA finals. He's a surefire first ballot.
Been to 10 NBA finals.
He's on a Mount Rushmore, and it's very,
in a
very
row.
important the point that you pointed out, Wendy.
At one point, he went to 10 finals in a row. Motherfuckers just got on this social media shit and just started just shitting on people who are actually great. Like, how the fuck teams in history don't even have 10 appearances? This nigga did it in a row. Like, motherfucker, get accounts, get opinions with no EINs, no fucking sweat equity in the actual market share, and then start talking shit about legends.
Because they are all in, and it's very smart of JJ Redick. Let's call it what it is. He would be a head coach for the Los Angeles Lakers if it wasn't for LeBron James. Okay, we all know this, and I believe in JJ Redick. I think he's going to do a great job. I'm never rooting against him or rooting for him, but that's the fact. Okay, so we got that out the way. Now we get to Bronny and Kendrick Perkins. I'm going to say this, and the reason I say this is primarily because of you, because you were one of the people that reminded me of this, which buffers Doggy's point. Bronny James was a McDonald's All-American. There were questions as to whether or not he deserved that. On the collegiate level, his health compromised the level of production he could have given. That was compromised. He ended up getting drafted 55th overall. What's the problem with that? The problem with it is not the draft pick at 54 or 55, because you had people interested in going and grabbing him earlier, just out of respect for LeBron James. They didn't grab him earlier. So it's not the problem with him being picked at 55. The problem was the money he got compared to what the 55th pick got the year before.
Yes, because just like I said, DraftKings, all them over under, Bronny scores 10 points today. It's gonna be a huge ticker. The NIL deal, it's LeBron James. It's not fair. It's not supposed to be fair. It's supposed to be even. It's an even chance at this. And then you build your legacy. And then you get advantages. Just like if you get advantages for fucking up your legacy, you get benefits for doing good too. Like, you get $8 million a year as a college student. Yeah, it's worth a lot more. That's what he agreed to. His dad's a billionaire. You still talking about money with this nigga. Like, money is a piece of paper. It's a fun coupon.
That, knowing that the Lakers were in a compromising position financially, still in all, they got that money for him.
And back to what I said earlier, like, the best thing to make him would just be make it easier on everybody. Just be that Mike Miller, that Shane Battier, that role player that I know why I'm here. I know how I got here, but I'm going to keep myself here. You know what I'm saying? Versus Giannis's brother.
In a fashion that wasn't going to happen or had never happened for the 55th pick in the draft prior to that. So there's a whole bunch of things that have gone on.
Imagine how lame your life has to be if you got to just like eavesdrop on motherfuckers.
Last night, and anybody who's watching the sport, who knows the sport, who loves LeBron James, who loves the Lakers, but also
all right, this is the lame version of my life. This is the relaxed, calm down version.
I'm here in Los Angeles with the both of y'all. We have all run across people in the streets of LA who are diehard fans of the Lakers.
While LeBron just smiled, he said, "Come out." He checked himself in. Oh, Bronny, go in? All right, hey, come out.
Part of Laker Nation, they didn't like this. Some of them didn't like this at all. Now that crowd last night loved it. We all thought I was there. We all loved it. Let me guess. You were those underdog guys. Everyone loves an underdog. I'm taking him straight up on ESPN Bet tonight. How you gonna bet against a superstar quarterback? Superstar. Always with the superstar. I gotta find me a New Delhi. We'll see you tomorrow. When Bronny and LeBron walked into the game together, it was a magnificent moment to see, no question about that. But because so much has happened to facilitate that moment transpiring last night, inevitably is going to invite the level of scrutiny that Doggy has pointed out, Doggy is right on the money in terms of what a lot of people throughout America are feeling. And last night moment, it was a great thing to see for LeBron. It was special for LeBron. But from this point,
yeah, if you're a prisoner of the moment, you're a hater ass prisoner of the moment. You're gonna be like, damn, this is not that big of a deal. Yeah, but 100 years from now, we're gonna still keep record of everything that happened today.
Going forward, it's gonna be more about Bronny and what Bronny is, what's he going to be, what he can be, and what happened to facilitate him.
You're not gonna spend a second round pick on the best player of all time, son, who still might be growing and developing, much less being guided tutelage from the best ever. Cool. Like, cost of doing business.
In this position, and that's going to invite a whole bunch of scrutiny, so much so that Doggy will look mute compared to the level of scrutiny that's about to come down the pipe in the months to come.
Dog is such an admirer of history. I'm surprised he doesn't do
Taking
anything
that
for
approach.
you for the history moment. Talk about people in the street.
Exactly.
I just ran into Ken Griffey Jr. in the hotel lobby at 5:45 in the morning. He thought it was an amazing moment last night. He was talking about how much he and his dad enjoyed it.
Yeah, Ken Griffey Jr. didn't make it sure
He
today.
came to LeBron's first ever home game back in 2003. He can't believe that 22 years later this is happening. Like, Dog, what about the history of the moment? Regardless of all the other details, don't you just appreciate the history?
And that's what I'm saying. They celebrate the cheaters. America celebrates the villains. Ken Griffey Jr. is the best player of all time. Not even close. It's not even close. It's not even close. How often do you hear him being brought up or not? He just got hurt a lot. And he didn't do the steroids to heal and prevent injuries. He just said, fuck. God damn. It's what? What? Are you shitting me?
Wendy, we got to let Kendrick talk here too. I'm sure he's mad at me. I appreciate that from LeBron's perspective. But Ken Griffey Jr. was the next Willie Mays, and everybody knew it. Ken Griffey Sr. was a 300 hitter on two great all-time teams, Cincinnati Reds. They were both great. The junior was better, but Ken Griffey Sr. was great. LeBron's an all-timer. Bronny James, to me, based on his collegiate career, based on the fact that he's LeBron's son, and we're going to placate LeBron, the idea that he's playing 3 minutes, I can argue whether he should even be on a team. He should be in the G League, which, by the way, is what Shaq and Barkley said last night.
That's cool. They're haters and they're egotistic maniacs. They want to make sure that they bring about everything in comparison instead of just analysis. Like, no, what the fuck? You realize this is a business to start with? You know, tickets, put butts in the seats. If you win, it works. Cool. Otherwise, you're still the Clippers. Yeah, they're both owned by the same organization, and they haven't won in a while. So it's just the Clippers is the loss leader. LeBron is the golden child investment. And so Bronny is another form of loss leadership. He's just, all right.
And he shouldn't be on. He should be on the G League to get minutes. The both of them said that on TNT. So to me, it just feels fake.
It's just because it is fake because you're trying to actually critique it honestly. You don't critique this honestly. You know this is a hookup. You don't actually cry and credential an nepotistic opportunity. Just accept it for what it is. Oh, okay. It's the quarterback. It's the coach's son. He's gonna be the quarterback. Like, what? You just move along. Literally, literally me. Like I was playing quarterback in grade school, and then the coach, oh no, my son gonna do it. So I just went and played receiver, played running back and shit. When we played him in high school, I was playing defense. He was playing quarterback. I made sure he didn't complete one pass all day. He didn't have one completion all game. Yeah, because then I had developed into my real leading the state in interceptions, leading the country at some point in interceptions for him. And he was still the coach's kid. They never developed. So now we get to embarrass you. I'm in my purpose and you're in your privilege.
It feels like, all right, let's give Bronny his 3 minutes. We'll put him in late in the game. JJ making sure it's a big family moment.
They didn't put him in late in the game. They put him in the second quarter. These guys are smarter than you. You guys react to shit. They're programming it to maybe even misdirect you. So then they can have this talking point later on in the season when they really, hey, turn it up. Come on. Let it loose. And you can compare it about, oh, maybe most improved player, maybe rookie of the year. Maybe like they don't celebrate the first fucking game.
We can all get in the stadium.
Unless it's a historical occasion. And you guys still won't celebrate that. So
Motivation, we'll get the 50s there. It's not a sports moment. To me, there's a fakeness to it. It's great for LeBron. And if that's the idea, fine.
what is LeBron? He's identified as an athlete? Okay, that's sports. Is he the best athlete of all time? Okay, that's very, very small sports. So anything around him encompassing is sports. This is Black Culture Network. I don't talk about anything else but Black culture.
But from a sports fan's perspective, I don't think anybody is walking around a sports fan. Not an old white guy like me. A sports fan. I don't think anybody's
Not an old white guy like me. Again, throwing race into it. I didn't even see this video before. But keep going.
walking around America saying, wow, did you see the Bronny James?
Because they don't look at them as like excellent. They look at them as monkey niggas dribbling a basketball for money. That's really how it is. So it's like, okay, you just are going to teach your son to do the same thing. Well, my dad was a reporter, so he taught me it's not that special. No, bro. Like, you guys are a dime in a dozen, a commodity. Pick that up anywhere. This is a talent, God-given gift.
Played with his father last night. That is not the.
Damn it.
That's not happening. You can say it is, but that's a cocoon. That is not happening.
Why is
Let's
it
work
fake?
it in.
Because you think that just because he's Bronny James,
Yeah,
the only reason
absolutely,
he's in
yes.
this position? You're
Yes,
thinking it's like a
absolutely.
nepotism type thing?
And I understand why. He's great. LeBron, you throw him a bone, it make him energized. Wendy made a great point. I have no problem with that thing.
Let him go. No, let him go ahead. No, I want you to go. The only problem I have with Doggy today is that he's called me Kendrick 3 times since we've been on air. Okay, that's big number one. It's big Perk, the big fella of Perk. Okay, get that understood, Doggy. I'm actually not that, or I'm not dead against you on what you're saying. Here's the point. A lot of people feel that way.
And you a hater nigga too. He's supposed to be his uncle. He's supposed to, oh, I played with him in high school, played with him in cousin. No, and you not know. Okay, like, well, no, you know how I feel about it. I wish the best for him. You know what I mean? Like, we can just get off his dick for a moment and celebrate what happened. How about that?
Because they feel as if Bronny was given this opportunity and it wasn't earned.
That's why you don't judge it, because we all know that's what happened. So you niggas trying to break down bullshit. That's bullshit. You walk around and you don't. Oh, what is this? Is this bullshit? What kind of bullshit is this? No, everybody knows. That's why they try and do the whole press him full court. Lonzo Ball, Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan against Tony Kukoc. Oh, you think you hot shit? We gonna show you. We gonna learn your ass. You gonna learn today. And they pressed him the whole 82 whatever feet. Then they got a bad day in front of everybody in the world in the Olympics. So no, that's not the reason why the Bulls are going to repeat. We are the reason why the Bulls are going to repeat. Yeah, change the narrative by winning, not by trying to write another story after the story, or try and get a motherfucker to take some story shit down because you don't like how it. You know what I mean? No, win. Then you don't gotta complain. You just win. Let them complain. That's a job. Look, I realized today I'm a content creator. I'm really a content creator because even like the motherfuckers I walk by in the hallway, little people at the front, all that shit. Not like the front, like one of the ladies is cool. Other lady, like I don't know what's going on. I don't even have no emotions, but it's just they have weird energy to me. I keep it pushing because I know as soon as I leave that presence, a little gossip, chitty chat shit. So I literally create content as I go. Motherfuckers got an opinion on people that don't even know and don't want to know them.
And we could go back to the McDonald's All-American game. We could go back to his numbers in high school. He averaged 14 points, I believe it was, in high school. We can go look in the history of the McDonald's All-Americans, and no one has ever averaged 14 points and gotten to the McDonald's All-American game. Stephen A. is right. This moment was about LeBron James. Do you think last night this was...
Even that is hate because it's just backdoor hate. I had to do that all. What? Are you shitting me? You what? Yeah. You hate from all angles, especially if your dad was successful. Motherfuckers, they had kids too that had to just play second fiddle. So now we're not gonna play second to you too. No, there's what old bitter niggas, old bitter bitches, old just and then young niggas grow up and just resent, hate, envious. It's all I don't have time for none of that shit. I had to deal with that shit my whole life everywhere I go. So yeah, especially if you admit finally it's about LeBron, you just try to take credit away from him. You just try to knock him from his moment with his family instead of just because at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, it's still family business. Why the fuck are you speaking on family business? Excuse me. Niggas just want to find a way to poke at LeBron, but they would dick ride and nut hug in his face on everything. They wouldn't bring none of this shit up in his face.
It was a moment where JJ Redick said, you know what? Let us get this out the way early, so I don't have to deal with this for the rest of the season.
And that's what LeBron and JJ Redick said when they were making that podcast 5 months ago, and they planned this whole shit 5 months ago. That's what they're thinking. Yeah, what you think LeBron is like trying to save Bronny? No, LeBron's trying to throw Bronny in the wolves. Because I'll come out when it come time to it. Yeah, if it get too serious, then I'll come out. But you need to learn how to fight and defend yourself.
And now we could let Bronny go on his journey. Once the G League get up and going, he's going to go down there in the G League. He's going to go down there and develop. And now JJ Redick could go on with what he did.
But you see the irony and like the juxtaposition of the Sadia video versus this, the male version, the female version. You know what I'm saying? Back to the father figure, the whole Sadia was talking about the girls like, oh no, it's a discomfort. I mean, it's a financial buffer. It's a decision-making buffer. Like she'll call her dad and be like, he's annoying me. And the dad will be like, man, fuck him. Like leave him. You got me. You don't need no boyfriend. Versus she don't have no dad. She don't have no dad. Then she calling the next nigga or the last nigga. Just like him. Okay, I can't get no child. I'm going to bring you to work myself. Don't fucking embarrass me.
To do, and that's focusing on coaching the Los Angeles Lakers.
All right, y'all. That was fun.